Okay, some more of it. Poverty perspective. Okay. Too much goddamn hot sauce on this one. You understand what I'm saying? What in the Black Lives Matter is going on at the happiest place on earth? I'm sure we all saw the Black Family Brawl at Disneyland. Boy, was it a shameless display of niggas niggling. You okay? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm not sure what the fuck was going on. I don't have no insights. Ain't no media or news outlets got in touch with nobody who was there that I know of.
There was a lot of niggitation going on.
Brother, not only was there no regard to the children who were present.
To all the children that were present.
All of them, but that particular group also had children with them. I seen somebody like nudge the stroller, the baby, to the side like, I'm about to get in it right now. So you're going to have to roll your ass over here while I get to go about getting punched in my goddamn weave in my face. Okay. Nobody cared about the presence of the children.
Any of the children?
None of them. None of the people in attendance and none of the children that were with that particular party.
Nope.
The dude was beating bitches' ass like they was.
He was Ike Turner. They were all Tina Turner.
My nigga, like this is even match bout in the UFC. Like mixing bitches, like mixing them, like punches to the whole weed face.
Yeah,
the whole weed and face was fully assaulted.
It was a sad display in America.
Yeah, I mean, but mostly for us. It was mostly for us. You know, oh, my brother. Oh, the diabetic syrup is heavy on this. Check this out. I'm pretty sure, though, you know, when the rest of us, you know, show our black asses up to Disneyland, you know what I mean?
We will be scrutinized.
It's going to be also the familiar situation of being subject to extra security checks and scrutiny whilst in the amusement park. You know what I'm saying? But see, now, I know my people, though. I could be wrong, but I know my people. And I'm pretty sure if you told anyone involved with that fight that they're making us all look bad, you will probably get the age-old, I don't give a fuck, or the oh well, and we've all heard that from our people before at some point in time. Niggas that are niggling just don't give a fuck. Okay? As sad as a display as it was, I ain't gonna lie. Not the part with the children, not the part with the assault on the women, but some of it was funny. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, all of it was funny. Yeah, it was all funny. It was sad, but it was funny at the same time.
It was sad, but the motherfucker standing up in the what do you call that? The disabled cruiser, like, I'm gonna sit your ass down. You know what I'm saying? And
she rolled up on the scene with the gangster lean.
Yeah, and got knocked out. It just was sad, you know. You know. I know my people, and when people are scrutinized for doing something that will be at the behest of their own people, they usually don't give a fuck. They usually don't care. But it's the very attitude that keeps us viewed as animals to the rest of the world, essentially. You know what I'm saying? Most of my people, though, as you know, we save money. Most of us don't got it like that to go to a Knoxbury Forum or Disneyland on a whim. We have to save money to take our children to such places. You know, I wonder, is there any way that issue could have been talked out? Like I said, I don't know what spawned that, but I'm looking at it like, is there any way, is there no way that a discussion could have been had instead of that? I don't know. I'm not sure what the problem was, but I got one thought that might not be right, but it made me think this was just, hey, a nigga moment, like they said in the Boondocks. You know what I'm saying?
My thing was with that whole thing, I don't mean to cut you off, bro, but that whole thing was when the two dudes were supposed to be fighting, they didn't fight at all.
Yeah.
I didn't understand that.
It was just a nigga moment. The whole thing was confusing to me when you look at it. How it started, the whole...
I know we missed a part of the video, the beginning part, and I get that, but I still can't make sense of it.
Well, from what I seen, there was at least a couple of seconds of pause before the actual assault that I saw take place, and it just seemed like some talking, and the brother in the red shirt shook his head like, "Oh yeah," and turned around to the bitch and started mixing her up in the face. I'm like, "God damn, what that bitch must have said your mama got AIDS or something." Like, what the
But they
fuck
were
happened with
siblings.
that? Oh, I see. I don't know that. Is that what was going on?
The big girl that he first attacked,
Yeah.
they were siblings.
Oh, so this was a family thing.
Yeah. They were siblings. And then
Oh.
the other girl that he mixed up, I think that's his broad or something like that. Um he she accidentally knocked his mom down, and that's when you saw her fall on the ground and couldn't get up. And
Mm.
then she went and helped her up, and then another girl said that she hit her. But
And
then
then he
that girl
lost
was
it
saying, "I
again.
didn't hit your mom. I'm blah blah blah," and he just flew off the
Got to whipping
nutty.
that ass.
And yeah,
I know one thing. I for one am not up for, you know what I'm saying, all that ass acting in public. You know what I'm saying? Now I got two kids' mother, okay, and both of them historically holds no qualms about loud mouthing and public disrespect. No disrespect, you know what I'm saying? But that's where jackasses will shine because there's literally no shame in, you know, wilding out and airing your dirty laundry in public. Especially if they can't whoop you or they're not gonna do nothing physical to you, unless your back is turned to something, you know, they'll act the ass. Not saying that my kid's mother now will put her hands on in public, but definitely it's been seen. This nigga will get out there in front of everybody and be like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? It's a weapon, though. It's a weapon that didn't work for the lady in Disneyland because she might have been talking shit, but that shit backfired real quick because obviously that brother didn't have no qualms about taking off on her ass. You know what I'm saying? In front of everybody.
yeah.
You
It's
know,
just
he
sad
went
thing
a
that
little
you're gonna
too
do that
hard.
in Disneyland.
Yeah, in my opinion, he went a little too hard. I mean, whatever it was, if that was the sister, fine, families fight, they argue. But why we got to act the ass in Disneyland? You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
everybody's recording that shit. You making all of
Yeah,
us look bad.
yeah. And also, what's so serious? What's so serious that's resulting in, you know, violence?
At
That violence
Disneyland.
is mandatory. I mean, even if it was fucking the Grand Corral, whatever,
Golden Corral.
there you go, the Golden Corral.
Now, hey
Even
man, you may have
if
to
it was,
fight over some prime rib or something.
I'm not about to fight your ass over no prime rib, Flex. I ate yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I'll be all right. That's just my opinion, though. Now, if somebody hits you first, I get it. If somebody even put that nasty human bodily fluid or any kind of, I understand. If somebody step on your shoe and like fuck you, nigga, and your shoe, I see you trying to put other pieces in place where you want to get physical, and now you trying to egg them on the fight. Not that it's right, but I understand that. That just being a video, you know, to us looking, maybe you did some research and found other elements. Like you said, that was a sibling thing. I didn't know that. I didn't research it because I looked like somebody get the Kool-Aid when I saw, you know what I mean? You know what I said? Like she's down, she's not gonna make it. That's all I can say is she's not gonna make it. You know what I mean? And when I seen the little boy, you know, following behind them as they fought, you know, it just shocked me. I was like, what did the children learn from that as they were fighting? I noticed that the little boy wasn't really crying. He wasn't scared. You know what? That little nigga right there, that little boy is me. You understand? When I was a kid, they are already breeding a youth that's going to be desensitized to violence. You know what I mean? Which, how shit goes today, that might not necessarily be a bad thing. These kids need to learn how to be warrior hearted as early as possible, but I don't know if it should be guided into the affect of just being all out violent in public over words, over something that seems to be small. Whatever it was, even if it was you hit my mom, I'm quite sure it could have been a little bit better to be like, well, you know what, this outing is over. We're going home. And not that I applaud hitting up a woman, but if you felt the need to do that, damn nigga, wait till y'all get back to y'all house or apartment to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Why you doing it in the middle of Disneyland? Why you doing it in the middle? Fuck Disneyland though. Why you doing it in the middle of public? Period. You
Why
see
you
what I'm
want to get an
saying?
assault charge for nothing?
That's what I'm saying. But that little boy, that's me. He's me. He's seeing way too much from the people who are supposed to be caring for him and showing him the right way right now. When he grow up, he's gonna have zero qualms about busting somebody in their motherfucking mouth. And if he's assaulted, he's gonna be able to, like me, shrug it off like, hey, it's part of the game. That's how I go.
Yeah.
I lost that one. You know what I'm saying? He's on his way to say, fuck the world, fuck bitches, life ain't shit right now.
Yeah.
That thought process is being placed in that kid right now. But never mind that they kids, you know what I'm saying? They'll be okay. We need to just have this fights out in these here good publics because it's niggling time and niggas is about to get to niggling.
And we
You know what I'm
live.
saying? Yeah. Niggas is a beautiful thing. Remember Bamboozle? Niggas is a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is. And it befuddles me in the sense of how is it that they didn't see a problem with that, bro?
That's
how
the
is it
problem
that
in
they're
itself.
absolutely okay with that? You're
That's the problem.
absolutely okay with that?
That's the
You
problem.
don't have no problem with that.
That is the problem right then and there. That is the problem.
And you know, like I know my people, they're your people too. As soon as you be like, man, you fucking up, you making us look bad. What's gonna come out their mouth, Flex?
I don't give a fuck. Fuck that. I'm keeping it
Exactly.
real.
Yeah. And when them cuffs hit that wrist, the first thing they gonna do is be unruly and say why. But he, but she, but they, the police don't give a fuck about it. Ma'am, we are here because there's a disturbance. We see the disturbance. The disturbance has been reported.
It's
My
been
job
video
is to put
documented.
Yes,
Nigga,
my
you've been
job is-
niggling and got caught.
my job is to put you in these handcuffs, take you down to my station, book you, process you, send your ass to court, and let them figure out whether you should be incarcerated or not. I hate when people try to work out deals with the police on the scene. Ain't no deal to be worked out with no fucking cop on the fucking scene. The cop is here to arrest you. That is it.
Unless it's an automobile accident, the cop don't give a goddamn care about what you got to say. We take you to jail.
Yeah, observe and report. Maybe de-escalate a situation sometime. But when it comes to black folks, when it comes to brown folks, more than likely the police is here to kill, slay, and arrest. That's it.
And multiple calls.
Yes, exactly. If one man in this building right now had an issue with some one person, 5 fucking police cars will show up. And they all will jump out, especially if it's a person of color, brown or black. 5 motherfucking police cars will show up. All of them will jump out, and all of them will have their hand on their gun ready to shoot your black ass. Or tase you to death, or choke you to death, or submit you to death.
Don't stop resisting.
If you don't die, you're going to jail.
Stop resisting.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, stop. I'm not resisting. Stop resisting. You know what I'm saying?
Your mouth is resisting.
So, point being, I don't see where this healthy dose of ancient mama syrup was necessary in the most snow-covered land on earth, Disneyland, Disney World. Of course, you're going to market it and say it's for all people, but we know that Disneyland wasn't originally structured for no blacks or browns to go enjoy themselves, and white people had no qualms about telling us back in the day. It's the only reason why you here. Mind your conduct, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Period. We are viewed by the masses that are not people of color as animals, as unapproachable, as criminal, as terrorist, as any foul thing that you can think of. Less than human, not worthy of justice, not worthy of equality. I have a question for this black family that showed they ass and the most one of the most egregious displays of public ignorance.
They're supposed to take that shit to Knox Berry Farm.
Raging Waters, right?
Yeah. The Wolf Lodge or some shit. Get the fuck out of here with that.
A bicycle club on Florence, some motherfucking way.
Over here, the greatest place on America, the happiest place, Disneyland.
What? And I'm not even just saying this because I'm like, oh, don't choose. I'm not Uncle Ruckusin at all. Fucking up. Don't you be fucking up on these good white folks patch. All right. No, I'm not doing that. What I'm saying saying is, why do that shit anywhere?
Yeah.
Why do that shit anywhere? Why is that necessary? Okay, there's
Why do you think it's okay?
We're family. That's our business, bitch. You are right here next to the goddamn corn dog stand and the candy apple stand. It's everybody's business at this point.
Or you next to my kid with this shit.
Yeah. My kid came to see Donald Duck, not your black ass, beat the shit out of your sister.
Donald,
mother,
what the
auntie.
fuck? Donald Duck, not Donald, what the fuck?
Yeah. And the children, when I seen that stroller roll off, and so they can get to my heart broke. I'm like, see, it had to be a better way to do that. Now look,
can't take them niggas nowhere.
Yeah, they should have never gave you niggas money. You know what I'm saying? Darkness is. Look, I'm not judging, but in a sense, I guess I am turning my nose up at it. Like, really, my nigga? That's how y'all get down? And the young brother who was like, look, I'm not perfect. But I'm glad to say I ain't never punched a bitch in her face like that. That's not true. Now, the bulldagging bitch when we were younger who thought it was cool to start socking me all at my chest and shit because she said I looked at a girl, which I didn't really, bitch. I just looked at the doorway. Y'all happened to be standing there. And I tried. I went in the store and got called all kind of punk motherfuckers and all this. Nigga, you don't want it. And this G, whatever hood. I ain't going to say the hood because it don't matter. But nigga, this whoop. And she blooded me to death. Blood. And I had on blue and crab ass. I was a crab ass nigga and all that. And I was like, I laughed. I guess that's what turned the down. I laughed like, and I didn't even say nothing disrespectful to the bitch. I was like, all right, broad. I did say, broad, all right, broad, whatever. You a female. Before I was trying to say you a female, you might want to stay in your place. I turned my back to her, and I felt I got punched in the head. Now, I didn't get punched in the head with the thrust and the durability of a dude, but I got punched in my head. I turned around like, bitch, you hit me serious? And she swung again. So, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't close fist, but I slapped the shit out that bitch. She fell up against that ice machine. I grabbed that bitch by her shirt and slammed her on. Yes, picked her up and slammed her on her car. And guess what the bitch said after that? You hitting a female. Oh, now, okay. Now you're back to reality? Now you understand who the fuck you are? And I didn't assault her any further. I went on to my car laughing, you know what I'm saying, and went on about my business. I didn't like that. I felt bad about that. Like, see, we all in public. People were looking. I don't like these public displays of violence or ignorance, bruh. I don't. You know, I understand that sometimes you got to defend yourself. Now, had that woman somehow broke out and got to Pollyanna Vienna in his ass and whipping his ass, it's still shameful, but I'd be like, hey, nigga, you punched her all up in her face. She got to defend herself. You know what I'm saying? So if she would have put that nigga in a rear naked choke and beat his ass, I'd have been like, well, you asked for it. You punched the girl up. Because if I'm not mistaken, he took off on like 2 different women, right? It wasn't more.
Yeah, he took off on two women. It was the big girl that was about his size and height.
Big girls.
Yeah, and it was another short girl. I think she had like braids or something or long hair.
Yeah, she was thick too. And it was embarrassing because you seen people rushing in to break it up. And it's like, dude, can we not go anywhere now? Get ready. The next time we want to go with wives, well, let me not, you know what I'm saying, fluff my flower too much. When y'all want to go with wives and I'm the third wheel just tagging along, you know what I'm saying, to our children and family members, and we're treated with a certain level of scrutiny because we look like those people.
Yeah.
Essentially, we may not subscribe to that behavior and conduct ourselves like that, but essentially we are those people. Those are our people. I don't believe in shutting down on my people. I ain't gonna lie, unless you're Kanye West.
Well, I can shut down on my people if my people are doing something but I'm not going to shut down on them like I'm going to just automatically dismiss them. I'm going to dismiss that situation.
I'm not dismissing them. I'm not cutting them off. I just want to say, people, we got to do better. On the poverty perspective today, we can do better. We got to do better. Keep that impoverished shit at home. If that's how we get down at home, get down like that at home. Don't nobody want to hear how you're disgruntled with your husband or your wife or your sister.
Don't display your dirty laundry in public where everybody can cast judgment on you.
There's a such thing as called the dirty laundry hamper for a reason. Keep that shit in the hamper.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Don't display it on the street.
You can do whatever you want in the car, at the house, but when we in public with everybody else, we got to uphold a better standard.
Yes, it's not the public's responsibility to keep us under control. And these people in public, whatever race, it don't matter, should not be made to suffer ignorance on their day out because we want to get out here and start niggling. Now they trying to eat their food and they taste it and they go, too much goddamn hot sauce. You understand what I'm saying? Because niggas is niggling.
Exactly.
I'll tell you what. Yes, you're right. It was funny, but it was also sad. The perspective is as poverty people. Let's get it together. This is BUB-IT, the ODDKAST. Brother Plex, this is a long one. Thank you very much. Black Yay. You're in trouble, darkness. You didn't show up to the fight.
It's the ODDKAST, bitch.
Grind thirsty. Yeah, yes, sir. Yo, it's the ugly. I'm about to break it. Man, fuck that. Check it out. Power and momentum, vocal bullets bring the holes to your building. Same time feed the souls of your children. Closed minds get exposed to the vision. Same time double-edged sword to the throat of the serpent and kingdom. Kinda hard not to walk in the blues. Hard to walk the avenues where they ain't got no shoes. So we change the method.